So you had just revealed to me that you were having some difficulty getting off the toilet.
Right.
Okay, and you have a standard toilet, not a tall toilet.
Correct.
Okay, and do you use your hands to get off of the toilet? Do you hold on to anything?
I usually just stand up.
Stand up. Do you push off from your thighs?
Sometimes maybe.
Okay.
Or I can stand up.
Okay. Is there a time of day that is harder for you to get off the toilet?
No, I just noticed this last day or two.
Last day or two. So the morning's not worse than the afternoon or the evening or?
Right.
Okay. Are you a frequent toilet sitter? Like, do you sit on the toilet for all matters, or is it occasional matters?
As needed.
Okay, that's fine. Because I was just trying to check on frequency. Because sometimes nighttime toileting, you'd be a little bit more fatigued, and so that would make a difference in how we treat this. Versus if it's just as needed, then it's, that'll be more interesting to address. Then it won't have to be as consistent. Okay.
Daytime, say.
Okay. All right. And then, the standard toilet. Anything in front of you that would impede your ability to kind of rock forward? Is there something that?
No.
Okay. Okay. So
can I ask you, Bob? Can you tell me what you said in the past couple days, toileting, getting up has been difficult? Can you explain what's been going on?
I just couldn't stand up. I tried rocking.
Uh-huh.
And I couldn't stand up, and eventually, I don't know how I got myself up, but I did finally get up.
Okay. So a standard toilet height is somewhere between 16 and 17 inches. So being a good therapist,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to simulate that. Close enough, about 18 inches. Now, as far as where the toilet seat is, do you scoot forward at all before you stand up, or are you you're
Usually just stand up.
You're on it. Okay, so go ahead and stand up. Okay, sit back down. Scoot your bottom back a little bit more because I assume you're more on the bowl, right? And go ahead and stand up again. Okay, good. So something I'm watching for, I'm looking for whether there is any water skiing that's happening. Sometimes when we stand up, we'll often see the toes come back like this. So I did not see that. Now, Bob is already biased in a minimal tandem stance. That is a compensatory technique for not water skiing. So that's how we avoid water skiing. So I would say for somebody who does water ski, stand up with your feet slightly in tandem stance. Bob does this because you're wearing an AFO on your left foot and ankle because of foot drop from a spinal issue. So he can't put his left foot behind him too far because his ankle, the AFO won't permit him to do the dorsiflexion, the amount of dorsiflexion.
Now I have a question, Bob. With the toileting issue you had today, did you have your shoes on or were you barefoot?
At the toilet, I have shoes on.
You had your shoes on already? Okay.
Good question. Okay, so let's go to a lower surface then. We'll head over here.
Which one?
Go to the taller one. Okay, and then go ahead and stand up. Okay, so big difference there. Go ahead and sit down again. Because I noticed that Bob rocked forward a lot more than he had to rock forward on that surface. Even though they're similar heights, go ahead and do that again. Good. Now go ahead and sit back down, and then can you get a side view? Okay, go ahead and rock forward and stand up. Okay, and sit back down. I want you to take note of how far Bob rocks forward when he stands up. Go ahead and do that again. Good. And sit back down. it's not uncommon for people with Parkinson's to not rock far enough forward. There's like this, sort of like this invisible wall. So when they go to rock forward, pardon me, it's like they stop here, right? And then, of course, how can you? You're not getting the excursion over your ankles enough. So that's why I asked, is there something in the way that, from a visual perceptual standpoint, I'd be like, well, I'm going to crash into the planter that's right in front of the toilet. That can often be a barrier. So let's try.
Oh, you were going to challenge me.
Do it.
Going to help me up?
No.
Ready?
Yeah,
There I go.
that was better. Okay. Go ahead and do it a couple more times. So he widened his base of support. Yep. He probably shifted his right knee under him a little bit more. Go ahead and do a couple more. Not bad.
Excellent.
Yep. Two more.
Getting the hang of it.
Now, Bob, as you're doing this, do you have any knee pains or any kind of hip things?
No.
No. Okay.
Good. So I think we found our challenging height, right? This height maybe a little bit too easy. The other height was just a little bit easier. Of course, it also has a little bounce to it that can kind of assist. And now, if I took him one lower, I think that'd be a little bit mean.
Cool.
Because we're not in.
911.
We're not in India where your toilet is the ground. There might be other countries. So to practice some forward weight shifting, because that is usually the biggest part is getting this head over the toes. I'm going to do a little task. So we're going to practice some rocking. All right, ready? Rock back, rock forward, and tap. Get your butt off of that chair.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Oh my God. Ready? Rock back.
No, wait. You just want me to rock back and
rock
sit
forward.
up and touch you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rock back, rock forward, and go. Yeah. Go down again. Rock back, rock forward, and go. Yep. Keep going. Good. Keep going. Good. Keep going. Good. Now stand up this time. Ready? Forward and up. Good. Back down. Okay,
What if I
ready?
can't reach you? I have to step to you?
No, not yet. Hold on. Don't worry. Rock back, rock forward, and up. Good. Go back down. Rock back, forward, up. Now what's different between you and me?
You're wearing a blue shirt.
What's different between you and me? Not there. Where? Right here. Ready? Rock back, rock forward. Good. So now, what did you do differently to make you look more like me?
I lifted my butt.
You lifted your,
Oh, my feet.
yep. Ready? Do it again. Rock, up. Rock it, up. Good. Two more times. Ready? Go. Up, down, and rock.
Oh, I didn't make it.
No! All right, ready? Rock back, rock forward, up. All right, rest a second. Okay, so now I'm gonna try and see if an external cue that Bob could use in his side vision, peripheral vision, see if as he rocks forward, can he get his head even with this before he pops up. Okay, so rock back, rock forward.
Nice.
Go ahead and come down again. Rock back, rock forward.
Nice.
Yep. Do it a couple more times. Rock back, rock forward. Yep. One more time. Go. Yep. and stay up. So this is a way that if Bob's at home, and if he goes to stand up and this marker is way over here, and his head is nowhere near that marker, then you know that you're not shifting your weight forward enough to stand up. So then I would say rock back, rock forward, and you could even take a couple of attempts at it. So it might look like if I was on the toilet, I know this isn't ideal, that you come forward just a little bit. Go ahead and stand over there if you don't mind. Thanks. Sitting back down the toilet, not ideal, but it's practicing a couple of times to make sure that that head goes past this barrier to tell you that, yes, my body weight is forward enough to power it up from there. So go ahead and have a seat again.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
If I can get up without rocking back, is that better for me? If I can just stand up?
I'd say you could always try it, but I think
If I can just stand up,
So-
that's what feels natural.
it's, if you can just stand up, yes, that is what feels natural. But remember, your body, it could depend on the time of day with respect to when was your dopamine dose. You have enough dopamine in your system for your muscle to
I
fire.
forgot, I told you, 2:00.
So I guess, Bob, how I see it, if I don't interject, is our job as therapists is to give you multiple tools. So if you naturally stand up like you did, excellent. But let's say like you're stuck in the
If I'm
toilet.
stuck, then I
Now you
rock
have
back.
2 or 3 other tools going back more, staggered stance to get up.
Right.
So we're just giving you more tools to use if something happens.
Okay.
That's how I see it.
Okay.
Okay, so I've asked Bob to walk forward, cross the white line, turn around and come back. Okay, go ahead. Good. Now I counted how many steps that took. That took 5 steps to turn around.
Mm.
Too many.
That is too many. Even Bob knows that.
Should be 3.
Oh, see, he's a good student.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm going to show.
You know what's happening? My legs are feeling a little weak after all that standing. I can feel a
Oh.
little bit wobbly.
The muscles?
So I thought Bob was just acting, because this is one of the biggest things that he noticed, that he had a hard time turning around. So now I'm going to try to do a 3-step turn. 1, 2, 3. So go ahead and give that a whirl. I know that you know what you're doing. 1, 2, 3. All right,
4.
not too bad. Try it again. Now, actually, I'm going to, pardon me one moment. Please wait.
So, Bob, while she's doing that, do you feel like your muscle fatigue is getting involved in how you're doing your turning step?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So while she's doing that, Bob, do you do anything on your own in terms of strengthening or muscle endurance type of exercises?
Yeah, I do these series that she gave me every morning.
So you have a list of exercises? Okay.
Okay, so now, we still on?
Yeah.
Okay. Now what I want you to do is come into the turn using the left foot as your initial pivoting point. So that's always going to be number 1. 1, 2, 3. Watch the direction of my feet. 4.
Now, Jillian,
3
can
out of 8.
I ask a question? Did you choose lead with the left leg because of the AFO on the?
Nope.
There's
We'll
no.
train the right side too.
Okay.
So I'm stepping with my left foot on 1.
On 1, yep. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Do it again, please.
I got Brocky. I don't know if you picked that up. I could feel it.
All right. Do it again. Go. 1, 2, 3. Nice. One more time, please. One, 2, 3. Good. Now, try it again, and your number 1 step is going to be on that white line. left foot. 1, 2, 3. Yep,
Nice.
good. So then I would do the same to the right side. Okay, leading with the right foot. Notice my orientation. I'm leaning, already starting to turn into it. Always practice before you prescribe it. 2, 3, 4. Okay, now the right foot lead again. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Okay, that's okay.
So what happened there, Bob? I saw a little loss of balance. What happened?
I don't know if it's weak. Yeah, my balance was off a little.
Do it again.
That's right.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? When you hit the third step, I want you to really think about it. I want that 1, 2, 3. I want you to exaggerate the 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Do it again. I want you to think about that third step. Go. 1, 2, 3. Yep.
Nice.
Did that help paying attention to that step?
Yeah.
Okay. So my guess is that 1, 2, this is where you really start to notice the shift in momentum. So to pay attention to that foot placement,
I still want to take that extra step, that fourth.
well,
So how do you stop yourself from doing that?
I don't know. Normally I do it correctly. I think I'm just fatigued. I don't know.
so fatigue is a part of it, and then I was also extra mean. Look what I did. I made a very small space because if we were dealing with a large space, I think, so let's try it. So left foot in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Try it. So back up a little bit. Nice job. All right, right foot in.
Right foot in?
Sorry, my bad. Go ahead, back it up. Some therapists are allowed a 5% error rate. Just 5%. 1, 2, 3. Good. Do it again. One, 2, 3. Good. And then do the other way. So they're on the right foot, then you're going to turn to the right. 1, 2, 3. Ah!
Beep.
Try it again.
Move things while I was walking.
1, 2, 3. Better.
What am I doing wrong?
Ah. So when you get that right foot coming in, make sure that you're already kind of leaning into the turn. Okay? So that it's orienting the foot in the direction you're about to go.
I was aiming for the wrong one.
1, 2, 3. Nice. That was better. So that would be interesting to see on video, to compare with a little bit more of an open space versus a smaller space.
Did it feel different to turn between that's open and that kind of, you felt the same? Okay.
There can be a visual perceptual quality to that maybe we don't know about yet, that we're not, gleaning. And one thing I have not noticed with Bob is going through thresholds, changing terrain, he's pretty good. Changing terrain from a 3-dimensional thing, I've seen some pausing. So like negotiating curves and things like that.
Do you have stairs in your home, Bob?
What's that?
Do you have stairs in your home?
Therapy?
Stairs.
Stairs, no.
Yeah. But I think some of that is the lack of security on the weight shifting on the left leg because of the history of the foot drop.
When I have stairs, I always hold on to a rail.